Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you all enjoyed my last video where we created a game using ChatGPT and DeepSeek AI and compared the result. Since I got an overwhelming request to create another video like the same, I'll be creating a well-known Dino game that we usually play when we go offline on Google Chrome using ChatGPT and Python. I have created a simple prompt that I can feed into ChatGPT so that I'll get the result that I needed. We'll make some corrections or improvements to the prompt as we go forward with it. I'll just read out the prompt so that you can understand what I'm trying to make ChatGPT create here. The prompt is to create a simple Dino game using Python and Pygame that mimics the classic Chrome Dino game. The game should include a dinosaur represented by a square. Since we are not providing ChatGPT with an image right now, we'll be using a square to represent the dinosaur that jumps when a player presses on spacebar. So that's the aim of the game. We need to avoid the obstacles by pressing on space so that the dinosaur jumps over it. There is an obstacle, which is the cactus, that moves from right to left. So it moves from right to left, and the dinosaur will be here that will be trying to dodge those obstacles that are coming in his way. A game over condition when the dinosaur collides with the obstacles. A game over message and an option to restart the player when the player presses R. The game should run smoothly and maintain a fixed frame rate. I'm gonna copy this prompt and provide it to ChatGPT and wait for his response. Okay, we can see that the ChatGPT is creating a game that we requested. It has named the file as Dino game, which is very suitable for us. We'll wait for it to complete its creation. Okay, we can see that the game written by ChatGPT is complete. I'll copy the code and I will open up Visual Studio Code. I have created a folder named Dino Game and created an empty Python file. I'll be pasting this Python's file going to the terminal. Since I am already inside the Dino game, we can see that I can see the dinogame.py. I'll use python 3 space dinogame and I hit on tab to get the file name and click on enter. Okay, we can see that I'll press space. It is dodging the obstacles. Okay, it works fine, and if I press on R, it restarts the game. Now the question is, how can we improve the game? Now, one obstacle, that is the cactus, is coming from right to left in a constant pace. What I would like to do is to improve or increase the speed of the cactus once an obstacle is passed. So we will try to improve the prompt that we gave to ChatGPT in order to make this game much more fun. Okay, so I have created 2 lines of text that will make this game even more interesting. The speed of the obstacles that should be increased as dinosaur jumps over one. Calculate a score as every second passes in the game till the player hits the dinosaur. So I'm gonna copy this text and paste it in the chat here so that it can improve his own code. we can see that the ChatGPT is trying to edit the code and include the improvements that we asked it to do. We'll wait for it to complete and see you in a bit. Okay, we can see that the code generation is complete, and we'll move to the Python file that we created, remove the existing one, and paste the new code which was given by ChatGPT. And I open the Python file using Python 3. Okay, I'm gonna press space now. We can see that the score is increasing every second. That second, we can check if the speed of the obstacle is being increased. I can see that the speed in which the obstacle is coming towards dinosaur is in fact increasing. That is a good sign. Let's see how. Okay, now the question would be, how can we improve the code here? I would say that we will have to add a few images to it, so that instead of an empty rectangular box that is jumping over another rectangular box, we will download the image of a dinosaur and an image of cactus, so that it would be more appealing to a user. Okay, now I'm trying to replace the rectangular boxes with the actual images of dinosaur and the cactus. So this is the prompt that I'm gonna give it to ChatGPT. So it says, add a provision for me to add the images into the game. For now, replace it with the placeholder URL. It's missing a full stop here. Add a provision for. Also provide an option to adjust the width and height of the image. I'm going back to the ChatGPT and pasting the two improvements that I wanted in the code, and let it start editing. I'll be back when it is ready. Okay, we can see that the code generation is completed, and it has provided us with the placeholder to upload these images. I'm gonna copy the file, go back to the Python's file, delete everything that I had, paste the new code, and I'm gonna replace the placeholder with the actual file of the images. To easily copy the file of the dinosaur, you can copy the relative path and going to Python and simply hit on paste. It would be the same for cactus.png. We can copy the relative path and paste it here. Since we don't have any folder structure here, it would be just the file name itself. Let's try to run the game and see what difference does it make. So we can see our cute little dinosaur and the cactus moving instead of two random rectangles. But I need the size of this dinosaur and the cactus to be bigger than this. Okay, I can see from the code that this is what the size of the images are. Currently the dino is having 50 by 50. Let's make it 80 by 80 and see how it is in our game. Okay, I can see the dinosaur is much bigger now, and since we increased the width and height by 30 for the dinosaur, we would do the same here. I'll make it 20, 50 and 80. Let's run the code again and see. Not bad, huh? Not bad at all. Okay, it did hit. So this is an issue when the boundary of the image. Since I'm using a PNG image, we never know what the boundary is. Let's try to improve that in our game. Okay, I cannot jump over. That's a bad thing, right? It's never a good thing. Okay, yeah, it is never a good thing. We need to fix this. Let's try again. Okay, it's not working, so we need to fix this thing. I have created a simple text as humanly as possible. So I have written that since we are using PNG images, we cannot see the background, but still the width and height of the image includes that transparent background. So I have explained it to ChatGPT that since we are using PNG images for dinosaurs and cactus, it is causing the images to collide each other before the actual image collides. Let's see what response ChatGPT is giving us back. This would be interesting to know. The issue arises because the images have transparent area, but the collision detection is using the full rectangular bounding box. To fix this, we need to use pixel perfect collision detection or a more accurate bounding box. I will update the code to use pygame.mask for better collision detection. This is exactly what we would need. Let's see how it works. Once it has done generating the code, I'll be back. Okay, I can see that the code is being generated. It's generated. It's not being generated anymore. I'm gonna copy the code, go back to the Python file, remove the existing one, paste the new one, replace the images with the ones that we have. Even though I need to get the even though there is no folder structure, I'm just gonna copy the relative path into the Python file so that I get the spellings right. And as of here, I'm gonna increase this to 80 and 80. We have increased it by 30. We'll be doing the same here, 50 and 80. Okay, let's see how the improved version of the Dino game looks right now. Okay, we can see the dino, we can see the cactus. Yes, it does work. Now the game has perfectly identifying the pixels to calculate the detection collision distance. So this is a great improvement compared to the compared to what we had before. So how can we improve this code further? We would need to make it more challenging, right? It's just one cactus that is appearing right now. Why not? We should have multiple cactuses on the screen, right? Let's do that and try to get ChatGPT on it. Okay, I have written another text to improve the current version of the game that we have. I've just written that make the game more challenging by adding multiple cactuses to appear on the screen instead of just one cactus up at a time. The good thing about ChatGPT is that even though the prompt is not perfect, it is a humanly prompt, it can have mistakes, but still ChatGPT can recognize these mistakes and fix them for us. So I'm gonna give this improvement to the prompt. Let's see how it generates the new code. I'll be back. Okay, now the improved code generation is complete. I'll copy, go back to the file, paste. I have already updated the dinosaur and cactus image file names. Oh, we would still need to update these so that it would be visible for all of us. And save the file. Okay, why is this being displayed? Okay, it's gone. Run the file again. Okay. Holy Jesus Christ, this is not what we intended, right? We wanted multiple cactuses on the screen, but space in between. I think I didn't give the prompt properly for ChatGPT to understand. let's improve the prompt. I make mistakes too, so let's improve the prompt and get a new version of the Python code. Okay, I've written another improvement. The multiple cactuses to be placed, there is a mistake in the prompt. The multiple cactuses to be placed with space in between so that the dinosaur can jump over and stay between them. Let's give this improvement to ChatGPT. I have updated the game. Okay, the game is being updated. Okay, the code generation is completed. I'm copying the code, close the window, select all and paste the new code. Okay, we should update these in the prompt in the ChatGPT itself so that we won't have to edit it all the time. I'm gonna just copy the code that we need to update and paste it here so that every time ChatGPT generates a edited version, it would still be the same. Okay, let's save this and try to run the code. Okay, I can see one. Okay, this is very difficult. Okay, let's try again. Maybe it's on me this time. Okay, it's gonna be difficult, but I can do it, but I don't think I can. It's too difficult, right? We need to let ChatGPT know that difficulty level should be only increased based on the score. That would be a good addition to the game, I believe. So I'll create a new improvement to the prompt and be back. These are the two improvements that I'm gonna make in this iteration of ChatGPT's code. I've asked it to provide more space in between the cactuses initially and make it difficult based on the score. The cactuses should be visible from the rightmost end. These are the two problems that I found when I played the game with the last iteration. Let's see how it is trying to improve the code right now. The code has been generated. Copy the code, close the window, paste the code and run the Python file again. There seems to be an error in the code. That is very interesting. Let me see if I copied the entire code. Yes, I did. So I'm gonna go back with the error to ChatGPT. This time I won't be writing any prompt. I'll be just pasting the error so that it can fix the error by itself. Okay, it is trying to fix the error in the code. I'll be back. The error fixing is completed. Now let's copy the code again and paste it to see if the okay, it seems to be working right now. Okay, let's try again. The game seems to be fun. Let's try again. Okay, not bad. Okay, it seems to be getting difficult as we play through the game. Not bad. Okay, it's getting so difficult now. Okay, I think that will be it for the video for tonight, and I hope that you all enjoy the game. Okay, see you for next video. Bye bye.